Fellow Kenyans, greetings. My name is Stephen from WBA Kenya, and today we are discussing how to grow our economy by empowering ordinary people. The bottom-up economy recognizes that real economic activity happens at the grassroots, among small traders, farmers, artisans, and hustlers. This approach focuses on inclusive development, ensuring that growth benefits households and communities, not just large corporations. The goal is to strengthen livelihoods, create jobs, and improve welfare from the ground up. As we reflect on Kenya's economic journey in December 2025, this conversation is timely. Sustainable growth will only be achieved when development reaches every mwananchi. Here, let me explain what the bottom-up economic model means in practice. It is a transformative approach that empowers individuals and small-scale enterprises, especially MSMEs and the informal sector. These groups form the backbone of Kenya's economy, yet they are often undersupported. The model aims to stimulate recovery from the grassroots, strengthen household welfare, and build stronger economic linkages. By focusing on resilience and job creation, the bottom-up approach recognizes that when households are economically stable, the national economy becomes stronger and more inclusive. The bottom-up economic transformation agenda, or BETA, is anchored on 5 pillars. Agriculture focuses on productivity, food security, and value chains like dairy and cotton. The MSME economy targets job creation and entrepreneurship. Housing addresses the affordable housing gap while creating construction jobs. Healthcare supports universal health coverage and stronger service delivery. Finally, the digital superhighway expands connectivity, digital skills, and creative industries. Together, these pillars aim to support livelihoods, strengthen productivity, and ensure economic transformation touches every sector of Kenyan society. The Hustler Fund was designed to provide affordable credit to MSMEs at low interest rates. Initially allocated 50 billion Kenyan shillings, the fund currently stands at 5 billion Kenyan shillings. However, it faces serious challenges, including a 29% default rate, higher than commercial banks. Budget cuts and economic pressures have limited its effectiveness. Without addressing underlying business challenges, such as high costs and market access, the fund risks becoming counterproductive. Financial inclusion must go hand in hand with financial literacy and supportive economic conditions. County governments play a critical role in implementing the bottom-up agenda. In 2023, counties received 56.2 billion Kenyan shillings in transfers and grants, with conditional funding for beta-aligned initiatives. Investments include industrial parks and the Equalization Fund, which supports marginalized counties. These funds have improved access to water, roads, health facilities, and electricity. However, effective implementation and accountability are essential. When counties deliver services efficiently, grassroots businesses thrive, and development becomes more visible and impactful at the local level. Sustainable growth requires integrated empowerment strategies. SME innovation improves productivity and competitiveness, with evidence showing higher success rates. Skills-building initiatives like the GeoY project provide training, mentorship, and internships for youth. Digital transformation boosts efficiency, with mobile internet contributing significantly to GDP. Collaboration is also key, as partnerships help bridge resource and technology gaps. These strategies work best when combined. No single intervention can succeed alone. Together, they create a strong ecosystem that supports long-term grassroots economic growth. Here, let us highlight the real success stories from the JOY project. Youth trained through this initiative have transformed agribusiness enterprises such as Lion Farm Africa and Labed Cash Marine Enterprise. These businesses experience growth, technology adoption, and increased productivity. Organizations like Daraja 360 have empowered vulnerable youth and women through tailoring and digital freelancing. These examples show that when skilled youth are connected to opportunities and practical training, they create jobs, grow businesses, and strengthen local economies. Despite progress, several challenges hinder the bottom-up economy. High taxes, increased fuel VAT, and levies have raised business costs and contributed to job losses. Informal businesses still face structural barriers and limited innovation. Many county projects remain stalled, tying up public resources. The Hustler Fund continues to struggle with high default rates and reduced funding. Additionally, unremitted statutory deductions and regulatory pushback against community initiatives weaken implementation. Addressing these challenges is critical for the success of the bottom-up agenda. Now, let us outline key policy recommendations. First, Kenya must optimize its tax regime by reviewing fuel VAT and business levies. Second, county project oversight should be strengthened to prevent stalled projects. Third, financial inclusion should be expanded through larger Hustler Fund loans and financial literacy training. Innovation support is also essential, especially digital adoption for MSMEs. The focus must remain on skills development, youth employment, infrastructure, and regulatory reform. These actions will create a more supportive environment for grassroots enterprises. Finally, the path forward requires creating an enabling environment for grassroots enterprises. Policies must be consistent and predictable. County projects must be properly funded and monitored. Most importantly, Kenya must shift from dependency on state aid to market-based solutions that promote self-reliance. Success will not come overnight. It requires long-term commitment. When grassroots actors are empowered to innovate, diversify, and compete, they become drivers of inclusive growth. A strong bottom-up economy is the foundation of a resilient and prosperous Kenya. Thank you for listening. This is WBA Kenya. May God bless you as you harness the bottom-up economy.